sorry. I'm here. Oh, I have to do some things before getting here. Yeah, first, Spotify gives me issues. And I'm like, okay. I can go to the bathroom and then I can get over here. Just in time. Perfect. Nope. My dad decided to be like, go get the things at the front door. And it's just kind of like, what? Oh shit, where did I put my phone? I left my phone downstairs. I don't really need it. Also, the AC turned on. I'm not having a good time. Well, anyway. I got a new microphone, or not microphone. No, I got a new monitor. One of my monitors is new. I talked about it a little bit yesterday, but I'm excited to draw on it because it's very lovely. Let me turn this down just a little bit more. Anyway, I'm here. Let me grab my drawing tablet. Don't forget, I'm with you in the dark. All right. There we go. I should be fully configured now. Let's see. Maybe. Hold on. Actually, no. Since I got a new monitor. Yeah, it should be monitor 2. What is monitor 3? Oh, well, okay. I guess that's it then. Alright. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Now, yes, now we're here. Alright. Things have changed. Many things have changed. Did update my streaming stuff. Yes, I did update my categories. Alright. Anyway, we should be good now. And this new monitor is so good, I'll be replacing my primary monitor eventually with the same exact monitor. Probably next month. What's over there? Did I? No, it's not on the canvas. It's on my screen. I left my phone downstairs, so if my dad needs me again, he is shit out of luck, because I am not answering. No siree. I don't know what I'm gonna draw today. I haven't really done anything with Clip Studio Paint in a while, on stream. I'm finally able to draw a little more often now, which is really nice. Let's see. Why is my microphone audio a bit low? Hold on. That should be a bit better. I don't know why I was turned down. Actually, hold on. I mess with one thing and suddenly everything is all like, yeah, we're not working right. Alright. Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, I keep forgetting that I technically have a secret third monitor and I have no idea what or where it is. I think it's something weird with like Nvidia or something. Like for some reason there's just a third monitor in my settings and that's even messed with my drawing tablet settings, and it's just kind of like, why? Why? God, everything's all sorts of wacky. I can't even focus anymore. Maybe I should make something new for my commission sheet, because I have been my art's changed a bit since I made that. I don't know. I'm having a hell of a time today. I was all situated, all ready to go. I was all like, yay, everything's all set. And then, boom, at the very last minute. Excuse me, shit goes down. I'm honestly not used to it. Even after like drawing on stream for forever now, I'm not really used to drawing on this little tablet. It'll be easier once I replace my other monitor though. Meow, meow, meow. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Like, I may even just change my general art style. Not really my style, but just what tools I use. Because I've been using this brush so much lately, and the old G pen that I used to use, it just doesn't hit the same anymore. I don't know. This pen. I mean, I could still use it, but I need to manipulate my settings a little bit. Honestly, I'll probably just do that, manipulate my settings a bit. Because I've been working on some things with this pen instead. Because I've been working on some little secret projects. And eventually I'll share those, just not yet. I think it'd be nice to do some drawings with this pen instead. I've also been very busy with my with my college stuff, so that's also been a bit of a damper on the general like amount of stuff I'm able to make. Well, it's not that like my general like art production has like slowed down, it's that it's just been allocated a lot more to like school projects, you know? Like, I've made a lot of awesome stuff, but I don't really like sharing my school assignments, so I don't really do that. Might turn one of them into a print though, but I gotta learn how to scan it. Honestly, I might just like take a picture of it and then recreate it digitally and then make it like a print or something, because it is really nice. I even had some classmates that were like, oh, I want that as a print. And I was like, haha, I wonder how I do that. It's been a while since we've done like a full SAMIEL drawing. It's nice to just like do something a little different. Why does the AC always have to be on when I'm doing drawing streams? It always messes up my audio. It like super messes with my audio. Hold on. Well, now it's not oh, you know, but now you won't be able to hear certain tones. So here's hoping that I don't go on like wee! Wee! Yeah, exactly. Just for the sake of the fact that the AC is on, I'll turn on the other noise suppressor. I seriously hate that my AC is going on like that. I can't do anything about it. But at least you guys can't hear it anymore. That's always nice. Well, despite the fact that I've been so busy with schoolwork, we are in the final stretch. I don't have much left to do, and I only have really only like I think maybe three-ish, four-ish weeks left. 3 weeks. 3 weeks is more proper because the final like week with finals is like basically super barren for me because most of my classes tend to get final stuff done before finals week, especially my art classes, so that's always nice. I always forget there's two versions of this theme. Yeah, before the story, and then the other one. Wherever it is. Let's see. I don't know where that. Well, there's two of them, and we'll skip that one. Also, my two monitors are finally together. They were separated before. I had my lamp in between the two of them. But that was the setup I had, like, before I even started streaming. So, it was just, like, there's just like that because that's how I had it before. Besides, I couldn't put my old monitor where my new monitor is, so that's the main reason why. There's one thing that I've been meaning to work on for a while that I haven't been working on, that hopefully I'll be able to really, like, do up and finish over this break and have it ready at least by January. Besides, it would be nice for comparison reasons to have a year difference between the thing I'm talking about and the thing that it's similar to. To have that year of progress as comparison. I don't know if I'll be able to really get anything done personal project-wise this weekend. I always tend to brainstorm and like work on some sketches and stuff, but I've got some things I need to do. It's always the end of the semester where I get really quiet, very briefly. But it'll be fine. Cans. The supposed bane of every artist's existence. Honestly, I may even use some of my usual art for an upcoming art project. I have to really think about it though. That's a maybe. I don't know why, but this song makes me think of Mad Father. I've been thinking a lot about RPG Maker games as of late. I miss Spampton. He's such a silly guy. I'm so busy thinking that I don't even know what to say. These legs aren't gonna work. I think I'll just cut off the drawing like this. Actually, no. I know what to do. I guess I'm just like, I don't know. My whole like momentum got interrupted literally right before I started stream today, so I'm like all sorts of not here at the moment. So I apologize for that. I was all ready to go and then boom, surprise. You're late. And it's not even your fault. I know I can't even draw properly right now. I've got work to do after stream, which is never a pleasant thing to think about, but it is what it is. Drawing streams are good for relaxing, so I suppose my general quietness is a bit warranted. Also, the AC is off, so I'll change my noise suppression back to how it was. I just prefer this one because of the fact that I have such a high vocal range. It tends to the high quality noise suppression tends to suppress my voice. So yeah, it's just easier if I do this instead. I've been doing a lot of these sheets where I just draw a bunch of different things in it. So I think I should do that today. Chris, get the banana! Get the banana, Chris! Potassium! It's good for you. For your bones. Humans have those, right? I guess a general theme that I originally wanted to go for with my VTuber is that I'm a little unhinged sometimes, but then I realized something, especially over the course of this semester, I'm just naturally a little unhinged. But it just doesn't really come out as much whenever I stream. That's more of just like how I am in like day-to-day life, especially with making art. Gosh, I'm like, oh, what if I do this thing? And it's like the craziest shit ever. And like I like that image, that one like conspiracy theory image. It's like the board with the red thread. I'm like, wow, that's me with coming up with art projects for class, because it's a lot of contemporary artwork, and contemporary art very much relies on like a depth of like idea and stuff like that. The general like meaning behind what you make is very, very important to the subject matter, because like the piece of art you make could be completely misinterpreted, excuse me, simply if you just don't know the story behind it, or if you don't know the process behind it. Like you could just be looking at like this weird looking white wall and then be like, oh, what the fuck is this? Did this artist get lazy or something? And then you find out that the artist like went through like a painstaking process where they sampled like every single type of white paint and then meticulously made like a square, many small squares on like a giant wall that's like, let's say like 20 by 20 feet. And if you didn't know that, you'd just be like, oh, what the fuck? It's just some white wall. But like if you knew that, you'd be like, whoa. A lot went into this. Contemporary art is just, it's a bit of a niche that's like really particular about like just knowing how to understand like the meaning behind it. Why is my input capture picking up? Hold on. What are you picking up? I just noticed that. It's like picking up something even though there's nothing else. Hold on. Let me mute it real quick because I gotta do something that's gonna be super loud for everybody else. I think I figured it out. It's outside of my control. I think it's my dad's movie downstairs. It's always way too loud. Let me just sit here for a moment. It totally is his movie. There's literally no other sound going on right now. At first I thought it was maybe like the little like squishy cover thing, but like no, it's not. Actually no, let me take this off. Sorry about that. Oh my god, it was! I was right the first time! Normally, sometimes I have to like take it off and put it back on. But like I decided to take it off specifically because like... Yeah, it's a filter, but like... I have my pop filter, and I think as long as I keep my volume turned down, it'll be fine. I forgot that sometimes this thing decides to be mean and cause problems. Actually, no. Let's put it back on. It always works most of the time. This is like the one time it's been consistently mean. Can't be a SAMIEL stream without scuff, am I right? It just is what it is. But I can't text my dad because I left my phone downstairs. Because I didn't want him I didn't want him being annoying again, so yeah. Excuse me. Also, I've been working on some research into getting a capture card eventually. Are you fucking kidding me? The AC's on. I just can't win, can I? I just can't win. Alright, hold on. Let's just keep it on the other noise suppression for a while. I will need to turn up my volume again though. Ugh. There is no winning, only suffering. Burnley may be annoying, but at least he's got some good music. Cause like that cart that cart fight is it's so fun. The silly. Me, I'm the silly. I have a feeling that things with streams are gonna get better once this winter break rolls around. Besides, next semester I will have a lot more free time. Oops. Excuse me, I will need to work quite a bit harder with my, excuse me, art classes, but I will have, way more, outside time compared to, like, this semester. Because, 2 of my classes meet at the same exact time, because I'm taking Drawing 5 and 6 concurrently next semester, and then I have an online class, and then an art history class, and so I will only be going to classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays next semester, which will be super nice. And my final semester next fall, it'll be super, super nice. I won't be able to, like, only take... I have to take at least 4 classes. I have to have a full schedule for my benefits, but, it'll be, like, super easy, because I'll have Drawing 7, and then everything else I could choose. Everything else is just stuff I could choose for myself. And, I think I'll take printmaking and then just 2 more women's studies classes, because gender studies is, like, super easy for me because it's, like, stuff that I've already been critically aware of because of the fact that I'm trans. And it's just, like, the last time I took a women's studies class, I got like over a 100 in that class because it was, like, so effortlessly easy for me. If I wasn't an artist, I would be a gender studies major. For sure, 100%. Honestly, since I've been considering what to do after I get my bachelor's, I may even consider that as, like, my next bachelor's. Just, like, a bachelor's and a degree in gender studies. Maybe even an associate's. I don't know. Those classes are, like, stupid easy for me personally, so, yeah. It's just easy. Because it's about stuff I've experienced firsthand. Stuff I've become critically aware of. Honestly, not even just because of the fact that I'm trans. Also, it's because of the fact that I'm neurodivergent. Because that plays a big role in, like, your general experience with your gender. Is the way your brain is wired. It has a role in things like that, as well as, like, your sexuality and stuff like that. I was considering possibly doing some graphic design stuff as well, because just to really like round out my experience and stuff. But I don't think I want to do that. I don't know. I have time to think about it, but like, honestly, I don't even know how to register as a graduate student. But I can't get a master's in my degree. At least I don't think I can. If I can, it may work differently from how I'm thinking, because I might just have to do like other classes that are related to my bachelor's, because it is a bachelor's in art, so like that covers like a lot of different courses, but I have a concentration in drawing specifically, so I might just have to take non-drawing classes in order to get a master's. I don't know. That might also include a bit of education classes as well, but it's just something I'll have to research later on, if I even decide to pursue even more education after I get my bachelor's. I don't know. That'll just have to wait. Perspective is tough. Aha! The good shit. We always turn up whenever it's time for big shot. Honestly, I think Spamton Neo's fight compensates for the lack of Metaton Neo in Undertale. Oops. Not that much. Alright. Anyway. I need to do more perspective work anyway. Perspective's tough, but it's important to know. It's important for them skills, you know. You know, whenever it comes to chapter 2, I always forget about Roll's card. Like, genuinely, I always forget that he's technically in chapter 2. Especially since the last time I played chapter 2, I did Snowgrave. So like, I've only really been face to face with Roll's card a couple of times in chapter 2. Also, I need to draw hands more often too. Spamton. And the trash man. Honestly, I like to imagine that Spamton sounds like Danny DeVito. Just because of the way you can say his name, like Spamton. My name is Spamton G. Spamton. Give me your delicious Cromer. Whoever the secret boss is gonna be in chapter 3, I hope they also get a lot of screen time, just like Spamton did. Cause like, Jeevil was like, I remember Jeevil was like super popular when chapter 1 came out, because they're a secret boss. And they're like super tough and all that stuff, but like, they pretty much only have, screen time during their fight. And whenever you're collecting the keys. Or the key pieces, I suppose. The key shards. Yeah, key shards and then key gen. Then like, yeah, you can talk to them briefly, like before you open the door. But like, it's not like Spamton, who has 8 music tracks, more than Metaton in Undertale. Who also has a shop in the trash yard. a trash zone, who also, you can interact with in the dumpster in Snowgrave, and also, encounter in a regular fight in the regular route. It's just like, I want more of that fun stuff, where, like, we get to know the secret boss, but we can't fight them unless we, like, really go out of our way to be face to face with them. I love that this rejected concept was put in the official soundtrack. It's so silly. It's time for one of my favorite boss themes. I really like Chaos King. It's a good song. And with each of these little, like, sketch sheets I do, I always try to do, like, at least one, like, semi-perspective piece, because I feel like it's important. Because I've been doing that a lot lately. Like, goddamn AC, I swear. Oh. Whoa. My bits dropped. That was weird. And I briefly had a little bit of drop in my bitrate. Every time we do a drawing stream, I get excited to talk about Undertale and Deltarune. Because I've just like, my fixation on those games has come back full force. So one of these days we're gonna do a marathon of those games. Preferably whenever Chapter 3 and 4 come out. Chapter 5 will not be released with those two chapters, but I don't know if Chapter 4 and Chapter 3 will be released at the same time. Actually, hold on. Here we go. The only real way to improve at something is to just go for it, even if, like, you can't really do that. Because, like, you'll get it eventually, as long as you do it. So even if, like, some of my drawings look a little awkward, like, at least I'm trying, you know? Just hypermobility things. Honestly, considering the fact that this is mostly just something I can do because I'm hypermobile, it's hard to really, like, actually, like, find a way to reference something like this. Because most references are of people that are not hypermobile. Like, I just... this is just something I have to just cross my fingers and hope it works. And if someone's like, nobody can bend like that, well, guess you just need to meet someone who's hypermobile then, because, like, some people can bend like this. I can get all, like, flat because I'm very, very hypermobile, especially my hips. But it is what it is. Like, there's one thing I can do with my fingers that I didn't know was a hypermobility thing until, like, I saw that, like, other people couldn't really do it. Because, like, I had been doing this thing as, like, a stim. And honestly, there are multiple things that I can do that I didn't know were hypermobility related. Until, like, much later in my life. Things that I just did as a stim. Like, I pull at the skin on my face because I have hyperextensive skin. And, I also, like, bend my fingers, like this. Like, I'll just, like, put my hands together and then, like, do this. I'll just, like, sandwich my fingers together like this. Like, my knuckles will dimple and everything. It's just... I've just always done that since I was, like, a little kid. Like, I can't do some of, like, the stereotypical things. Like, I can't touch my thumb to my arm or anything like that. But, half of my jaw tends to dislocate. That popping sound you sometimes hear, that sound, that's me relocating my right jaw socket. It definitely, isn't very pleasant, and, I do need to be careful sometimes, because, like, I could develop TMJ issues. But I know some little methods to avoid that, at least in the short term. But long term, it's basically inevitable. TMJ issues are very, very difficult to treat. But thankfully, I don't clench my jaw anymore, so that's a good thing that I don't do anymore. Because I did that for a very, very long time. Whenever I was a teenager. Why does it feel weird saying that? I've never said when I was a teenager. That's why it feels weird to say that. Like, I know I'm an adult. It's pretty obvious. I'm in my 20s. But, like, it just feels weird to say when I was a teenager. I guess it's because usually I say when I was a kid or when I was younger. I've never, like, specified when I was a teenager. But that was definitely something I did as a teen, because that was, like, the most stressful time of my life. But I know how to deal with stress much better now. It's interesting that the Deltarune leitmotif is really not that present in Chapter 2. Yeah, that leitmotif is not really present at all in Chapter 2, and I have no idea why. You know, now that I think about it, since Toriel had called the police at the very end of chapter 2, and of course Chris tore open the new Dark Fountain, I wonder if we'll see Undyne in chapter 3. Obviously, Toriel's 100% gonna be in it, but like, is Undyne gonna be in chapter 3 too? Maybe Navstablook? I don't know. It'd be interesting to see. And also, that would very much make the Dark Fountains very public news. If that did, if Undyne did show up. If it was Navstablook, then I doubt they would share that information. Because they'd be like, ooh, there's this Dark Fountain business going on. But nobody would believe me, so I just didn't tell anybody. Or something like that. Now that I think about it, using myself as a reference for certain things would not be a good idea since I'm hypermobile. Since I'm hypermobile, it wouldn't be a good idea to use myself as a reference. Because, like, that's not really something people can do with their hips. Like, folding up like that isn't really, like, something your hips are supposed to do. Like, my literal, like, my pelvis and my femurs touch in a way they're not supposed to whenever I do stuff like this. And like, of course I can do this. The little smushy, like, fold fingers the wrong direction kind of thing. I can't really do swan fingers. I kind of can with my, no, I can't, actually. I forgot what swan fingers were for a second. But I can't do swan fingers. I can't do the thing where you can, like, bend the top joint, but, like, keep the rest of your fingers straight. That's something that my friend can do. He has, like, double-jointed fingers in general, but he's not hypermobile. At least I don't think he is. But, yeah, I got, like, all these silly things I can do that I didn't realize were silly little things that you can do. Just me casually popping my jaw back in place. It's so funny. I got very lucky though, honestly, with having my hypermobility issues, because my jaw, my right jaw socket is the only thing that actually dislocates regularly. Every other joint, if I have issues with it, it's just like a subluxation. It just partially, like, gets out of place. My shoulders may actually be a little worse than that, but I know well enough not to strain my shoulders or really lift anything above my head. I know my limits with my shoulders, so I avoid those issues pretty easily. Like, for example, I can't do push-ups because of the way my shoulders are. I one time lifted one of my cats above my head, and that messed up my shoulders for like a good couple weeks. And just like in general, if like I'm doing any sort of like heavy lifting, like whenever, like I have a new dresser and I put that whole thing together on my own, and I'm very proud of myself, but I know like how to particularly lift certain things, to not really lift things above my head or anything like that. I'm very familiar with how my body works and that I need to do certain things different from most other people. That's just how it is sometimes, though. Sometimes you just have particular things that you have to do in order to keep yourself safe. You know what's so interesting? No matter like what kind of persona I've had, no matter like who it's been, how they've changed, I've always made my eyes very perfectly round, just like this. That's one thing that's always stayed consistent, is my eyes. Or rather the iris and pupil. They've always been very consistent in that regard. I remember one day I like had an epiphany, and then I like asked my friends like, hey, is this normal? And then I like stretched out my skin like crazy, and they were all like, no, that's not normal. I was like, oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, this is not normal, but it's something I can do for some reason. I have very, very hyperextensive skin. You know, it's so funny, because, like, I had sought out a diagnosis for specifically hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, and because I couldn't do the stereotypical stuff, I was brushed to the side, like, you ask me if I can touch my thumb to my arm. You ask me if I can do things that genuinely hurt when I do them. It's like, I'm not gonna do it if it hurts. I can do certain things, like bend my fingers back really far, but it's not comfortable. Just because I can do it doesn't mean I should. Hello? Besides, I did get genetically tested, but for the incorrect type, because different types of EDS have different genetic markers to be tested. So yeah. Just keep that in mind. If you have hypermobility issues, it's gonna be really difficult to find any sort of, like, answers from medical professionals. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it did turn out to be something different. I just believe it is hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome specifically because of the fact that that's just what aligns with what my experience is the most. Well, the good news is that pulling my skin like this doesn't hurt at all. Why I'm able to do it, I have no idea, but it is what it is. There is one particular thumb joint that I can pop funny, and sometimes it does hurt. But I usually do have to pop it. It really sucks whenever, like, something specific starts to pop, and then, like, you have to start doing it because otherwise it'll get, like, locked up, or it'll end up, like, getting out of place or something really annoying like that. I don't know. I'm just built different. That's not a good thing. But it is a thing that I have to deal with, and it's a thing that I've gotten really good at dealing with. I don't live in spite of my issues, I live with them. Because I used to live in spite of my issues, and then I ended up falling apart pretty bad. So, yeah. Don't live in spite of your issues. Live with them. Coexist with them. Take care of them. Because they're here to stay whether you like it or not. So if you try to live in spite of them, try to ignore your issues, they're gonna consume you. That's just plain and simple. And that can apply to many different things, really. It doesn't have to just apply to, like, physical issues. Ow! My fingies! Excuse me. Actually, hold on. This song always gives me chills, I swear. This song is so good. It's a shame it's not very long. go. A full sketch sheet. Silly little thing. Anyway, that was fun. I know I had a rough go of it at the beginning, but I'm feeling much better now. So, it's time to say goodbyes. Thank you so much for visiting. I hope you have a great day, and as always, farewell.